Okay, today we're gonna design a stainless steel firewall, false firewall that we make here at American Car Craft. The first steps is to kind of take a look at what kind of wire harnesses and hoses and ground cables might be in the way. We're going to relocate these to a little bit better position so that we can put a stainless panel in this area. The process begins with templating with cardboard, where we'll kind of set in place, and then we'll design and trim these pieces until we get it just right, and this will help us tell us really if a false firewall will work or not. Sometimes you can't get a firewall to go, but I don't think it'll be a problem with this car. This is a template of the 05 model. We're just going to do some updating for the 2013 5.0 Mustang. All right, so now we've got our cardboard template in place. You can see it kind of fits a little bit better. We've got to do a little bit more tweaking and capture our specific bends. All right, today we're going to show you how to install the Acc Firewall. It is a cosmetic piece designed to get rid of the eyesores in back of any given car. Today this is a 2012 5.0 Mustang. Before the panel goes in, we've done a complete wire tuck on this car. What you want to do is make sure that your lines are all nice and stable. You don't want anything popping up and it's going to brush on any of the edges of the firewall. So you're going to go through and make sure everything is secured. The fuel line and the brake vacuum lines kind of leap over the side of this motor. So what we've done is we've kind of rotated the fuel line to go around the brake booster, and taken the vacuum line for the brake booster and kind of tucked it into the rear corner here. And you can band it to existing harnesses with a couple of zip ties. That'll secure it nice and snug and put it exactly where we'll need it out of harm's way. Other than that, the installation is very, very simple. You have one line here, which is a ground cable that kind of loops over the top here. What we've done is we've just taken the stock bolt out, taken that cable, put it on the other side of the wiper cowl ridge here, and just bolted it back in like this. So now it's not looped over the top, over the front. It's kind of tucked in nice and neat under, so we can put our panel in front. The panel drops in relatively easy and should contour around the motor and brake booster pretty nicely. So we'll go ahead and start doing that. The panel has been bent to contour to the specific bend lines in the firewall itself, so it should contour pretty nicely. This particular one is brushed with a nice chrome trim. You can also get it polished, which looks real nice. So basically, you're just going to drop this in behind the battery, and you're going to line up the tabs. We have these little bent over tabs that are going to correlate with the factory retainers. Now the factory retainer, this little plastic gadget that generally sits in here to hold the wiper cowl in place. You're going to take this center plastic screw out of the center and lift it out like that. Now when we put this back together, we're not going to use the plastic screw because you're going to go through 2 layers here, so it makes it a little tough to get this in. So what we're going to do is replace that with a stainless flathead screw, and this will allow us to screw it in and secure it. Once this goes through the hole of both the wiper cowl ridge and the firewall, when you put this screw, the base spreads out. That's what locks it in place. So there's really a very simple part to install. Want to line this up. One of the tools that's real good to use for this is either a scratch awl or a pointer like this to line up the holes, and then you're just going to pull it up. You're going to just slip your unit in, and then look at that screw gun. Set your screw in there, and then just snug that down. Now once that screws in there, the base of that retainer is spread out nice, and that's going to be nice and secure, and we'll put a chrome cap on that. Okay, so we'll line that up. Stick that inside. Those are going to putty in. Put your screw in. This is where this tool comes in real handy, because the contours of this is going to kind of want to push and pull on the position of these holes. So having a tool like this is really a pretty good way to kind of beat the stretch and get everything lined up. Now the kit for this firewall comes with a set of decorative chrome caps, which are the same size as your retainer, and they kind of go on with a butyl putty. This putty stays tacky indefinitely, so you can take this on and off. There isn't really going to be very many reasons why you're going to need to take off a false firewall like that, but once you get it in place, at least you know you can. And now you can see how we've bound all the fuel lines and the vacuum lines and away from any of the edges, so you have a nice clear tracking through the whole setup. Now you can see that this whole installation really took but maybe 15 minutes to install. You'll spend maybe another 15 minutes securing all the lines, and then once you're done, you peel the protective liner that we've got to protect us, keeps the fingerprints off and everything. Once you're all done, you just peel that up and you're good to go.